When C.K. Little opened his doors in downtown Corinth nearly 80 years ago, his plan was simple: deliver excellent service and exceed expectations. That's why we say a little gift goes a long way.
At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Well, hey, good morning, and welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Thanks, as always, for tuning in, for joining us here on Mississippi Live Weather to start off your days, but also to start off your work week. Happy Monday out there to you. We're already tracking some rain out the door early on this Monday morning. Not for everybody, but for some of us. If you're headed out the door this morning closer to the Tennessee state line, you're seeing a little bit more rain than the rest of us. Let me zoom in and show you exactly in North Mississippi where we're tracking out a little bit more rainfall on our Mama Justice Doppler radar out there this morning. Seeing some light showers tracking along 61 and also Highway 3 in places like Tunica County, over in Tate County and Panola County this morning. So, and Quitman County. So kind of where all of those intersect. You can see here from Tunica over into Tate, Panola, and Quitman County, where all of those intersect, seeing more of a little bit light rain shower out there. And then if you head further off into the Tennessee state line, if you're tracking along 51 or 55 this morning, over closer to DeSoto County or Shelby County up in Memphis, you're going to be running into a few light showers there as well. Better shower activity actually lies off to our west in places like eastern Arkansas. However, we're just seeing some light showers out there this morning, and a majority of us starting off dry. You can see how far I had to zoom in, right, to see those light showers up in the north and western portion of the state. As you can see here, a majority of us dry out there for our Mama Justice Doppler radar, dry from Oxford down to Eupora, Kosciuszko, Macon, Columbus as well. Maybe a few light showers trying over in Monroe County, but for the most part, that rain is sticking right along the Tennessee state line. And that's going to be the story through your day. As you can see here, a majority of this rainfall is going to be sticking just to our north. So closer to the places, closer to the Tennessee state line, the state of Tennessee, over in Kentucky, northern Arkansas, Missouri, up in Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, dealing with a system that's going to be bringing in more rain today. But for us, we're kind of in that cutoff zone of seeing more dry conditions through your day ahead, even though we're seeing a few light showers out there for some of us this morning, right? Here's a live look over in Pontotoc out there this morning. This is what a majority of us are waking up to, right? Lots of cloud cover out there for the most part. Temperatures in the upper 50s. So definitely a warm start to your day nonetheless, but a lot of clouds to start off the day. We'll see some sunshine into your afternoon, but a lot of us, again, waking up to a story that looks a lot like this. Here's another look over in Tupelo, not very far away from that Pontotoc camera, but overall same conditions out there. Seeing a good mix of sun and clouds to start off your day, more clouds than not. And again, temperatures in the upper 50s in Tupelo as well. One more look for you up further north in Blue Springs. This is looking at 22 in all directions in those MDOT traffic cameras. You can see cloud cover off in the distance within those cameras as well. But people getting out and about on roadways and good to go out there this morning. Nothing that should inhibit your travel plans, even if you're closer to that rainfall, should not inhibit your travel plans nonetheless. Temperatures right now, depending on where you are, it could be a little bit warmer or cooler than the rest of us. Majority of us in the 50s. So upper 50s, New Albany, Oxford, same story, Water Valley, middle 50s in Grenada. A little bit cooler the further down south you go, because they're not seeing as much cloud cover out there. That's allowed temperatures to drop into the upper 40s for Metallica County, Kosciuszko, Macon, Starkville in the upper 40s this morning. But again, a majority of us in the 50s out there nonetheless. So not too chilly to start off your day. It's going to be another spring-like day out there. So if you have any plans, here's a look at your first 12 hours ahead. We're looking at temperatures near 70 by 11 a.m. So you know it's going to be a warm day, right? Middle 70s as we head into your afternoon. Rain chances, that 10% chance is more for folks that are closer to that Tennessee state line. That drops off as we head further into the afternoon. Again, a majority of us stay dry today. We'll be in the 70s again this afternoon. Some of us even closer to 80s So it's definitely going to be another spring-like day out there with a good mix of sun and clouds as well. Here's an overall look of that system that's causing, again, a little bit of rainfall off to our north and some of our northern counties. You can see this low pressure system off to our west with an extended warm front along it. Along that warm front is what's bringing the rain from places like Arkansas, Tennessee, up in the Boot Hill, Missouri, and then up into places like Kentucky as well. We're seeing a little bit of that again in our northern counties, and that's going to continue over the next few hours before kind of clearing out through the rest of the day. So not a washout day by any means of the imagination. And again, a majority of us stay dry, just dealing with some cloud cover. Going into your Tuesday, cloud cover is packed in to start off your morning, but we're dry. So as you're headed to work or whatever you got going on tomorrow morning, you're good to go. You're not going to need the rain gear out there. As we head further on in the day, we will see a little bit more sunshine. So even though we're starting off with a lot of clouds on Tuesday morning, we'll see more sunshine break out as we head further on into the afternoon and evening. Here's what we're watching as we head midweek and on is a bunch of systems that's going to be closer off to our west, but not really make it here in North Mississippi. That's going to be the story all week long. Very low in rain chances through your work week, with the majority of that activity happening out west. Just like here, you can see on your Wednesday, a few light showers try to make it in, but the majority of that activity stays off in places like Missouri, Arkansas, down into Texas. So off to our west, seeing a lot of rainfall through your work week. Closer here at home, we're just seeing maybe a few light showers or two until we get into that all-important weekend forecast. Now, if you got any plans for your weekend, it's a different story. We're seeing more widespread rain in the picture. So if you have any plans into your upcoming weekend, I know it's Monday, but we plan ahead, right? So if you have any plans, stick with me. We'll talk about which days are going to be seeing the best chances for some rainfall overall coming up right after this.
As we move into storm season, here's something most homeowners don't realize after a storm. Roof damage isn't always obvious. Wind can lift shingles, breaking the seal. Hail can bruise them below, and flashing around chimneys and pipes can loosen without you ever knowing. That damage may not show up for months. If your area has strong wind or hail, a professional inspection will help bring you clarity before small damage turns into bigger problems.
Can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. Appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McAuley.
Hey, and welcome back to the Room to Room Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Maggye McAuley. Thanks as always for tuning in with us and starting off your mornings with us. Here's a look at our Mama Justice radar out there right now. Let me switch over because I'm going to go to, the radar site that's over in Millington, because that's where these showers are this morning. They're closer to the Tennessee state line. Few showers out there if you are close to the Tennessee state line, up in the very north and western corner of the state. That's where we're tracking a few showers out there this morning from places like Panola County, up in Tunica County, over into DeSoto County as well. And I'm looking out my door trying to see if it's raining, and I don't see any rainfall just yet here in Senatobia. But overall, a few of these showers, maybe some moderate rainfall along like Highway 3, 61, 55, or 51, the closer you get to the Tennessee state line. But a lot of dry air is in place. So even though we're seeing maybe a few green returns on our radar in places like Marshall County down to Panola County, a lot of that actually not reaching the ground out there. But a few light showers are, again, especially the further off to the north that you go. If you're heading along 22, 55, 61 into Memphis this morning, you're going to be running into some light rain eventually. But a majority of us, if I zoom out and show you this, dry out there this morning. So majority of us are waking up to just a lot of clouds, but not a lot of rain in the picture. Let me show you a live look of what a lot of us are seeing this morning. This is over in Aberdeen. Pretty nice conditions out there, right? Lots of clouds in the picture, but overall a great start to your day. Nice sunrise out there. Temperatures in the middle 50s. Not too bad to start off your morning, but not cold by any means. We're looking at another warm day ahead. Here's another live look over in Cleveland, over in the Delta, and the further south you go to places like Kosciuszko, Noxubee County, Macon, Mississippi, you're seeing a little bit clearer conditions, allowing your temperatures to be a little bit cooler out there, but middle 50s and a little bit more blue skies over in Cleveland. As for your day planner ahead, we're going to be seeing temperatures in the 60s out here by 9, upper 60s by 10, 70s will be the story into your afternoon. So 70s by 11 means a lot of it's going to be topping off in the middle to upper 70s today, depending on where you are. Look at this high temperature map. We're talking about temperatures today in the low 70s to the low 80s, depending on where you are. Now, further off to the north in places like Tate County, Tunica County, Holly Springs, Benton, Tippah County, over into Tishomingo County, we're seeing more cloud cover off to the north and sticking around, a little bit more light showers during your afternoon. That's going to keep temperatures capped in the low 70s. But the further south that you go, guys, the warmer you're going to be today. Middle 70s to upper 70s in places like Water Valley, Bruce, Houston as well. Further down south, like Eupora, Starkville, Columbus, Macon, Kosciuszko, into the 80s today, probably topping off just near 80 into your afternoon. So very warm conditions, especially if you go along and south of 82. Here's a look at Futurecast as we head over your next few hours. I think, again, light showers are going to be sticking around for the same folks that are seeing them right now. So Tunica, Tate County, Marshall County, over into Tishomingo County, some light showers possible as we head over the next few hours. These are going to be clearing out as we head noon and on. And as you can see there, that's really only impacting those counties that are touching the Tennessee state line. Majority of us stay dry all day long. All of us go drier as we head into your later afternoon and early evening hours. And you can see where that sunshine comes out to play in the Delta, places like Kosciuszko, Louisville, Macon. Those who see a little bit more sunshine, that's what's going to allow temperatures to get near 80 today. So definitely warmer for the southern half of our area. Going overnight into Tuesday, cloud cover builds back in. So lots of clouds to start off your Tuesday morning. But watch this as we head into your afternoon. Good breakup of those clouds. Lots of sunshine in the forecast as we head into Tuesday afternoon and evening. That's going to allow temperatures, though, to warm right back up as well. Take a look at your temperatures on your Tuesday afternoon. We're talking about middle, upper 70s to near 80s more across the board. So 81 in Grenada, 80 in Greenwood, 80 down in Kosciuszko, 80 in Houston, 78 in Tupelo, 79 in Amory, middle to upper 70s from Tate County, Marshall County, up into Alcorn County as well. So it's definitely going to be a warm afternoon out there on your Tuesday. Like today, but a few degrees warmer. I saw somebody put in the chat, Kim said, these temps are already too hot for me. And let me tell you, Kim, I agree. I was warm out there on Sunday afternoon. Now, given the fact that I did wear a sweatshirt, so I got to get out of that habit. But overall, it was a little warm out there for your Sunday. Things are going to be heating up as we head over the next few days. So if it's already too warm for you, buckle in. We're going to be getting even warmer. So well above average conditions happening as we head throughout your work week, especially as we go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Above average temperatures spreading across the central and southern United States. You can see that highlighted area in orange. So well above average due to kind of some high pressure in place. As for rain chances, let's talk about this because I know we've been kind of hinting at an active week ahead. That really doesn't come into play until the weekend. We're keeping about a 20% chance of rain in here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's due to a system and a few systems that's going to be sitting just to our west in places like Arkansas and Missouri. They could try to spring up maybe a few light showers in here through Friday, but that is nothing as of right now to be canceling your plans for or to not have any outdoor games. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, very different story. That's when we finally start to see a front shift east and actually make it into North Mississippi, bringing more widespread rainfall, and that's continuing to be pushed back. It was looking like Saturday. Now it's looking like Sunday into Monday. So any plans for the back half of your weekend and then to start off your next work week, 7 days from today, that's when we're looking at more widespread rainfall in the picture. As for the next 5 days, like I said, the majority of that rain stays off to our west. You can see 1 to 2 inches, even up to 3 inches possible in places like eastern Oklahoma, western Arkansas out there. And the further you go into our area, the less rainfall you're likely to see. So even with a few light showers out there over the next 5 days, we're not even looking to add up a majority of us to 1/10 of an inch. However, the story changes again as we get into the weekend, as we look at our precipitation outlook. outlook as we head further on into March, the 8th through the 12th. We're looking at that above average precipitation outlook sliding further off to the east and impacting us here in North Mississippi. You'll see it in our 7-day forecast as well. We're upper to middle 70s over your next few days. We climb to the 80s, widespread 80s, as we had Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, along with some slight rain chances and then better rain chances into your weekend. So, hey, any weekend plans, Saturday and Sunday, you're going to want to stick up with the forecast to know if you need to be making them inside, right? Where these warm conditions are sticking around, but we'll add in some rain chances as we head Saturday, Sunday, and then also into your upcoming work week ahead. Hey, make sure to tune in with us. We'll be live again this morning coming up at 7:30 from the Room to Room Weather Center. We'll have more details about your weekend forecast coming up then.
You wonder how they're going to experience the real world in real safety, where all kids are welcome and everyone has a path forward to new skills, advancement, leadership, something they will carry with them the rest of their lives.
Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Later on tonight.